Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business, and of course, let's wake up our football gods here. You know, I always say, pay attention to one Stephen Jones because Stephen Jones, he doesn't hold any punches. He tells it basically like it is. And today, he was asked about his quarterback, Dak Prescott, and he immediately said, I don't see any quarterback playing at a higher level than what Dak Prescott is right now. In fact, this is the quote from him from being on 105 today. Dak Prescott getting into the MVP conversation. I think he's doing anything and everything a guy needs to do on a good football team to be in the conversation. To me, I don't see any quarterback playing at a higher level than Dak right now. Wow. What he ought to add to that is also, I don't know that anybody's been a better bargain ever in the history of the NFL since we have yet to pay him $4 million over 4 years. Kudos to us for getting him in the fourth round. We did a great job on that one. He also talked about if we are going to be a championship caliber team, we also need to play a little better defense. Yeah, he didn't hold any punches on that one. That is about the dead on truth right there. So, at this point, with 6 weeks left to go, doesn't look like that contract is probably going to be signed anytime soon, unless here would be the kicker. This weekend, you have the current dynasty, New England, with Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. Tom Brady, let's be honest with it now, regardless of Tom Brady saying basically he's going to play till he's 100, that's not going to happen. Tom Brady is pulling a Peyton Manning right now. Peyton Manning went from being really, really good to just kind of holding serve and getting that last ring. You have to look at Tom Brady because last year Tom Brady started out like gangbusters and the team became more of a defensive led team. And in fact, in that Super Bowl, he led the game winning drive, but that was really about the only drive they had. And when you look at him now with 7 TDs in 7 games and 5 interceptions, that's not your typical Tom Brady. I know he doesn't have a whole lot of weapons, but we're still talking about, the man with more rings than anybody else, one of the greatest quarterbacks, if not the greatest quarterback in the NFL. You've got that storyline right there, all of those rings, and maybe that this is finally the beginning of the end. Especially now that Gronk basically announced his big announcement today was not that he's coming back to football, but that he's having a Gronk beach party at the Super Bowl. That this might be the last go round for this dynasty, and it may be time to find a new quarterback. And here you have the Dallas Cowboys with the new type of quarterback that's a little more mobile, that moves around in the pocket, buying time, and runs when needed to. No longer the stationary pocket quarterback, but the quarterback that does a multitude of things. And this game, more than anything else, could be a changing of the guard. Make no mistake about it. The knock on the Cowboys right now is, oh, well, you don't beat anybody with the winning record, even though we beat the Eagles with the winning record, a team that was in the Super Bowl as champions just 2 years ago. I understand, and we've taken care of business against lesser teams, kind of like what New England has done. The only team New England has beat with the winning record is Buffalo. In fact, they've only had 2 games against teams with winning records, Buffalo and Baltimore. But I'll be into that a little bit later on because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tease this a little bit. I'm working on the numbers right now and some stuff because we think about that New England offense has kind of crumbled. But the defense, they say, is the best in the NFL. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think it's necessarily the best in the NFL. And I think that it might be overrated, and I've got the numbers to prove it. But if by chance New England, in New England, the only opportunity that you see that Dak Prescott gets his contract an opportunity for the Dallas Cowboys, being 6.5 point underdogs, to really make some noise and all of a sudden put the fear about this team. Understand, the Cowboys have really only played one complete game this year, and that was against the Eagles. Every other one, you haven't really seen this whole team playing up to its potential. If they can ever play decent on special teams and the defense stop a run, and you get Zeke Elliott actually going with what's already working with the passing game, you could see the best football in the NFL from one team. The fact that they've played as well, and the fact that they've gotten 6 games with basically Dak Prescott and the three amigos, is amazing in itself. So we'll have to wait and see. I kind of like that Stephen Jones is giving our quarterback a little bit of love. And later on, when I finish tabulating all the numbers and stuff, I will give you the reason. I might even do it as a live stream this evening. Give you the reason why I think the Dallas Cowboys are actually going to get the win this weekend. And that's right. I said the Dallas Cowboys are going to get the win this weekend. But then again, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll. But I'll see you guys later.